was hurt.
It's now been a year since Virginia Beach dropped the speed limit on a stretch of Shore Drive. Safety advocates push for the reduction from 45 to 35 miles an hour, saying that that section is now a better place for pedestrians. But many now say it's a speed trap, and we have the numbers to prove it. 10 on Your Side's David Culver is here now with this 10 on Your Side investigation. David.
Tom, in an effort to enforce the new speed limit, officers spent much of the past year planted along Shore Drive. Virginia Beach Police released to us the traffic stats. The number of speeders ticketed jumped, get this, almost 7 times compared with the year before. And that alone translates into tens of thousands of dollars more for the resort city.
I mean, people feel like they're being set up.
Tiffany Skowronski says police are now swarming Shore Drive.
I notice more and more people being pulled over. I can't pull out of our neighborhood without seeing somebody pulled over on a daily basis.
Skowronski, a mother of 2, runs a daycare in this neighborhood just off the busy roadway. She says the design makes it a speed trap.
The road was obviously designed to be a much faster road. It's a divided 4-lane highway essentially.
While she appreciates the new speed limit, she doesn't think drivers are adhering to it, even with a year of tougher enforcement.
I have seen very little change since the speed limit has been decreased. Nobody drives 35.
The increase in the number of speeding tickets issued may surprise you. According to statistics we obtained from Virginia Beach Police, officers wrote 548 tickets between July 2010 and May of this year. That's compared with just 70 written the year before the speed limit changed. The difference, almost 700%, and that translates to thousands of dollars.
Wow. Well, I expect some new bike paths then.
A lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Well, hopefully maybe they'll make enough income throughout that they can lower the real estate taxes. That would be my hope.
On the east end of the Lesnar Bridge sits Uncle Rich's Cafe. Owner Rich Smith has lived and worked along Shore Drive for almost 30 years. He says even after a year, it's tough to remember 35 is the law.
Very often you find yourself deep in thought, and you're moving, and you're having business to take care of, and then you look at your speedometer and you realize you've been doing 45 for 20 years, and all of a sudden now it's it's 10 miles per hour less.
I think it's ingrained in people's minds that it's 45 miles an hour, and that's just habit.
Ask Skowronski and she'll tell you the solution to getting people to slow down is simpler than writing hundreds of tickets.
I think if they set up, a radar detector with the speed limit listed and post, this is your speed, this is what the speed limit is, this is what you should be doing, and this is what you are doing, people will become more aware.
Now, the stats also show there were just 10 fewer crashes between this past year compared with the year prior. That's a reduction of about 20%. However, none of them were deadly. Now, coming up tonight at 6, we talked to city engineers about the future of Shore Drive. We'll tell you what's planned for the busy roadway and why it could look very different. I'm David Culver, 10 on Your Side.